Hi, I'm Elena from REFLEX Italia. I'll explain all our digital printing films step by step, showing you which to choose based on the application you want to do. In the REFLEX world, we have 28 printing films classified according to their various uses. Our best-selling printable films to use for all major jobs, let's say for daily use, are the BF Print 00 and BF Print 01. Easy to work with, extreme ease of weeding, and with a resistant to washing up to 90 degrees Celsius. Be careful though, because even if these films resist washing at 90 degrees Celsius, depending on the inks used, manufacturers may have specific washing instructions. BF Print 00 and BF Print 01 can be applied to cotton, polyester, and mixed fabrics. Thanks to it being only 90 microns thick, the fabric remains soft to touch. But when should you choose BF Print 00 and BF Print 01? They have different finishings, semi-matte or matte. BF Print 00 film has a semi-matte finish, while BF Print 01 film has a totally matte finish. If you need to speed up your production or have items that will undergo greater thermal stress, choose the 5 version, then 5 Print 00 and 5 Print 01 that apply in just 4 seconds, always at 140 degrees Celsius. Thanks to the simple processing of 5 Print and BF Print films, you can make t-shirts like this one, with details of up to ½ centimeter. With this dotted technique, you can create a large design throughout the t-shirt, ensuring lightness, and it will be very easy to weed and apply. Let's now move on to the films that are chosen because of their specific technical performances or particular finishes. For example, the thickness. Many times you ask us, what is the thinnest film we have in the range? The BF Print 50. If you are looking for a printable film that is unnoticeable to the touch after application, returning an almost silkscreen effect, you can use the BF Print 50, which with only 55 microns of thickness will give you this result. However, we suggest that you make small prints of a maximum of 10 centimeters to obtain the best result. On the other hand, the thickest films are the BF Print 03 of 120 microns and the BF Print 04 of 160 microns, which can be taken manually without the use of the application tape, that is, our BF Mylar Tech. I can use them to give a slight thickness to the application on thick fabrics, such as a sweatshirt. We can see from the cutting profile that it is slightly thick. When you have fabrics that have undergone special processing, we have formulated specific films. For polyester fabrics dyed or printed in sublimation that could cause the color migration from the fabric to the application, we have developed a specific film called BF Print SU. That is with the insertion of the SUBLI stop barrier. This barrier prevents the migration of color from sublimation dyed textiles to application, thus leaving the original color of the application intact over time. Many of you, however, prefer not to use the BF SUBLI stop because they say that it is too thick and weighs down the garment. In fact, usually the SUBLI stop film that you find on the market is about 120 microns. REFLEX, to overcome this problem, has created a special film only 80 microns thick, which is the BF Print SU80. As you can see from the application on this shirt, the film is very thin and does not stiffen the garment, thus leaving it very soft to touch. For nylon fabrics with thick textures such as sports bags, we recommend using the specific BF Print nylon film, which is formulated with a specific glue, which is stronger to be able to adhere to the nylon and resist over time. For light-colored fabrics, usually white cotton, synthetic or mixed, you can use the transparent film BF Print 02 or BF Print 02G. The BF Print 02 has a matte finish, while the BF Print 02G has a glossy finish. The film is transparent, so instead of a white backing, you see the garment color underneath. This way, the advantage is that you will avoid cutting and weeding very small details. In addition, it is a very thin film, only 50 microns, and thus maintains a very soft touch of the fabric. Another very important advantage is the fact that the film is printed directly on the side of the glue, so the inks remain under the application and protected from the film itself, making it more resistant to washing. It is important to remember that this is the only digital printing film on which the graphics should be printed mirrored and does not require the application tape. If you're looking for a slightly elastic print film, thin and suitable for all fabrics, including those treated, the ideal films are the BF Print Top. BF Print Top M has a matte finish and BF Print Top G has a glossy finish. They are films that we can call universal because they are formulated with stronger specific glue to adhere on all fabrics, even on difficult surfaces such as faux leather. They can also be applied on nylon and cotton. One very important thing is that with only 60 microns, they guarantee a very soft feel and therefore are good for applications on slightly elastic fabrics. Because of its slight elasticity, the film requires technical measures at the time of weeding. We suggest following the angles and the cutting line well. In addition, even at the time of transfer on the application tape, our BF NYLON makes sure to not be too rough when removing the liner. If you need to reduce the application time to speed up your work, or because you have to apply on difficult fabrics or objects, or that are stressed easily at high temperatures, you can use the 5 version of the Print Top, then 5 Print Top G and 5 Print Top M that apply in just 4 seconds to 140 degrees Celsius. For those who own a UV printer for other purposes, 2 films are available from BFlex to enter the garment decoration straight away. You get all the advantages of this printing technology, such as no drying time on a specially coated film with no further investment. The films are called BF Print UV of 80 microns that can be applied on cotton, synthetic and mixed fabrics, and BF Print Fatty UV of 750 microns that makes a 3D effect and can be applied on hats, sweatshirts and all those materials that have a certain thickness. Finally, in the range there are 9 films with special finishes, suitable for the world of fashion or sports because they give particular and refined finishes for all possible projects. For example, if you're looking for a glitter effect, here is BF Print Glitter with 3 different color bases, white, silver and gold, to give this particular effect. With BF Print Pearl, you can give a pearlescent effect to your print. For an effect that lights up in the dark, we recommend the BF Print Glow Film. If you want to apply on thick fabrics such as sweatshirts and caps giving a 3-dimensional effect by printing with solvent, eco-solvent and latex printers, you can use the BF Print Fatty Film. That gives a 3-dimensional effect thanks to 750 microns thick. Here we can see it applied on a cap with a layered technique, with a grey base of Gimme 5 and above the BF Print Fatty. For a velvet effect, you can choose between 2 printing films depending on the type of printer and inks used. If you have a solvent or eco-solvent printer, you can use the BF Print Flock Film, while if you have a printer for sublimation inks, you will need to use the BF Print Flock SUBLI. As a last film, but no less interesting, we are among the few to have this in a range, the reflective printing film, which is called BF Print REFLEX. It always maintains a reflective effect, even on the printed area. In this video, I showed you the wide range of BFlex digital printing films, which I invite you to try also through our BFlex Kit Great Printer, which contains 4 samples in height, 50 centimeters per length, of 1 meter of our main printing films, and also 2 meters of BF NYLON, our application tape. With that, you will also receive a catalogue and our weeder. To receive more information, contact us via the website and our social channels, or leave a comment under this video. Bye!